Hey guys, today I will show you how to make a basic cinematic in Warcraft 3 World Editor by using triggers. Now I have already set up a little thingy here, just some random thing with two units that will speak to each other, and I also have set up cameras as well. So if you don't know how to do that, it's actually pretty easy. Just press M, and then you get up this camera menu, and you place, just create a camera. It will create based on where you look. If I create one here, then it will be where I last looked. If I click view, select the camera, I will get right back here where I created it. If you don't know what a cinematic is, it's like a little... Oh, that was the sound editor. I am sorry. It's actually like... I don't know. A video? You're watching a movie, actually. So, when you first start up Warcraft 3 editor, you will get up a little, and you go into triggers, you will get up a little thing here where there's already something. Delete it. It's just for like a normal melee fight map, just to give you starting resources and etc, etc. Now, I have created a new folder or category called cinematic, and I'm just going to create a new trigger, and also call that basic cinematic. Okay. And then we're gonna go to new event, and you're gonna click on map installation. You're gonna start on this one when you just click new event, but there's what it does. It just simply, when you start the map, the trigger will start running immediately, and you could also go to time and click time. It's gonna be on time elapsed. Yeah, just time elapsed, and then you can click to 0, and then it will also just begin in beginning of the map. But map installation has a more smoother than time elapsed. Elapsed. I don't know. Anyway, we continue to click on new action. You could also click Control R if you feel like it, but I don't know. And we get up this, little menu here, and we're gonna start like this. If you click here and go to cinematic, that's where we want to be. Now, when you come to cinematic, you're gonna start on transmission from unit, but we're gonna go to cinematic mode. Turn cinematic mode on for all players. Yes, in this case we're gonna have it on all players, but it's just gonna be me. And then it appears down here. All triggers you create will appear down here, and conditions and such, but the condition is entirely another thing. And next up, we're gonna click on new action again. We're gonna go to cinematic again, and this time we're gonna go to fade filter. Now, fade filter, it fades in or out. So we're gonna go to fade in, because this is what we want in our case when we start our map. And we're just gonna take it to 6 seconds. Doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna go to the action again, and this time on camera. Now you're gonna start on apply camera object timed. That's where you're gonna start. So if I click on camera objects, I'm gonna get like this menu up here, and my variables are the two cameras I have created already. So I'm gonna start on 1 for player 1 on 0 seconds. I want that, and I'm just gonna take a copy of it really, because it doesn't matter if you take a copy of it. But then I click enter. Yeah, if you don't know, you can click enter on any of the triggers just to change them. Or if you want to change them to something else, that's up to you. And I'm gonna just go to camera 2, and this one I want to I want it to move from camera 1 to camera 2 for we're gonna take 50 seconds now, because then it's gonna be slow and smooth, just like really look nice. Then I'm gonna just go back to action again, and this time I'm gonna go to where it says do nothing and go to wait, and I'm gonna change that to 4 seconds. Which means when the map starts, it's gonna take 4 seconds before anything else happens. This stuff, however, is gonna happen. Because if I've taken wait here, then it would have taken 4 seconds before cinematic mode activated and the fade in. But the fade in would have been kinda stupid then. We're going back to cinematic, because this time we're gonna make our units talk. Now we are on transmission from unit, send transmission to all players from unit, and this is marked red. All that is marked red, you have to fill in. So if I click on unit, and there's no unit, there's no variables, I'm just gonna click select unit, and I'm gonna click on my knight, which is now a variable that I can use. I'm gonna name him Harold. Doesn't matter what you name him. And named Harold plays sound. This is not what we're gonna do, but they can play dialogues and such that it already exists in the sound editor or whatever you're importing. And display message. Hi everyone. Dot. That's our message. And modify the rotation. We're gonna set this to set to. And I want this message to go on for 4 seconds. And also note I let the wait stay here. So when this plays, it's going to take 4 seconds before anything else happens. If I take into don't wait, it would have immediately gone over to the next action. Now I'm going to also take a copy of this instead of actually just finding a new one. And I'm also just going to change my unit to Paladin. And I'm going to say, hey... oh my god, what's wrong? Everyone. Like this. And that's also gonna take 4 seconds. After that, I want to go back to cinematic, fade out. This time I want fade out. And I'm gonna have that over 2 seconds. And I'm gonna go back to wait. 2 seconds, it was already on that. So it will take 2 seconds before it fades out. Then I'm gonna go back to cinematic again. And go to cinematic mode. And where it says on, I can change to off by just taking my arrow up. And I just have to check my phone real quick, because that could be someone I'm expecting. Hold on. No, it's not. Off. And then I'm gonna take cinematic again and fade in this time. What this does is, after 2 seconds, cinematic mode will go off and I will fade back into the game. So, I'm just gonna... And you know what, I'm not gonna save. So, I'm just gonna change this back to Fraps now, and I'm gonna show you. Actually, I don't think I need to. Yes, I do. So, just hold on a second. Okay, we're on the loading screen now, and are just about to see if our triggers worked. Yep, my camera goes smoothly by 40 seconds, and my unit says, hi everyone, 4 seconds, and then my next one goes, hey everyone. And it should fade out, yes. And then back to normal. Of course, I forgot to use a command called reset camera, which takes it back to the normal. So, my trigger worked, and I hope this really helped you if you need to know anything about basic cinematics. So, thank you for watching, and suggest what I should do next. See ya!